Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am here to bring the message for Friday, July the 8th. And this is like Divine Feminine Friday, to tap into Divine Feminine energies, but I feel that that's being influenced by the energy of the connection. It's like super early in the morning here, so a bit dark and very quiet. So I want to do just a quick reading on some of the energies circulating around the Divine Feminine. I have pre-shuffled, but I'm going to shuffle for you, and then we'll see what messages come forward, because my intention is for Divine Feminine energy, but every time I kind of lean into that energy, there's something more that's coming through. So we'll just see what comes through. I just saw Wounded Healer, and I believe that let's see, the Sun is in Cancer, and I believe Mercury, Mars is in Taurus, and it feels like Mercury is in Cancer, and I think they're squaring Chiron, I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not an astrologer. But it feels like I just saw the Wounded Healer, so there is an influence of Chiron here. Oh, so let's pull. Let's pull from the Sacred Path. This is the Sacred Path Oracle. I'll try and talk a little louder, but I don't want to wake anybody. Okay. It's a 27 card, which is a 9. Cradle board, ability to respond. So let's put that right here while I read. Ability to respond. Notice it's respond, not react. So let's just see. Look, I turned right to it. Cradle board of creation, protect this child from harm. Child of all tomorrows, sleep safely in my arms. Until the time you awake, then you will be able to respond in kind to humanity. So I opened exactly to this page. Cradleboard says the papoose you are carrying is your future. If you wish to influence it, you must respond now. Whatever your situation, the ability to respond is called for at this time. The warrior side of your nature has the courage you need. Don't sit and wait for someone else to do something. Use your creativity, speak your truth, and respond. And so what I just heard when I read that was, this is the energy of speaking your truth, standing for your purpose, and ensuring that you're not allowing external influences to recreate your destiny. Is that what I'm hearing? That you need to follow your path in your truth, and whatever situation you're encountering, I'm feeling very Seven of Swords energy or Seven of Wands energy. You're going to have to defend your truth. You're going to have to speak your truth and do it emphatically, because this is the 0 point of truth about your journey, about your soul's truth, and it feels as though it's just, there's a moment coming where you will be at a crossroads and you will have to make a choice. This is the Nature Spirit Oracle. Dream Traveler. Dream Traveler. You are a channel for spirit. Trust your intuition, hunches, and gut reactions. This is a visionary card with the message that you're on the right path, even if it doesn't always seem like it. Your higher self and spiritual guides, ancestors, and guardians are watching over you and supporting you. You are blessed and you are a blessing. You are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. So this is confirmation that your truth is, aligning with your path, your destiny, your soul mission. All right, let's pull some tarot. They said medicine woman. Okay, this is the medicine woman tarot. So, divine feminine, speak your truth. And if this is regarding your connection, then follow your gut, follow your intuition, follow what you feel you're being guided to do. That was an intentional flip. Sunset, death. Yeah. This is transformation. 5 of Pipes, 5 of Wands. It feels like that conflict energy. There's something that needs to be resolved. And 5 of Arrows. 2 5s here. So we have 5 of Swords, 5 of Pipes, and Sunset, death. So in this deck, they have a little different meaning. So let's start with the major arcana, death. Pretty obvious, but the old must die to the new. Travel gently across the passing landscape, appreciating all that has been. So everything up to this point has been part of your path, part of your journey, but now it has led you to your truth. And now it's time to continue on your path in more authenticity. Okay, 5 of Pipes. Allure through opposition or inertia. So 5 of Pipes. Definitely some oppositional energies, and it kind of feels as though if you're being confronted by something that was a prior opposition, you are just now releasing and saying, you know what, it's okay that opposition is there as long as I'm aligned with my truth. And then the 5 of Arrows is notice the needs of others. So, that's interesting. 5 of Arrows usually is that 5 of Swords energy, usually self-sabotage, the way I read. And then the 5 of Wands is like conflict. So there's definitely some oppositional energy, but you kind of need to see it from both sides so that you get that deeper understanding. And that might be what the change is that you're seeing the other person's viewpoint and therefore reducing, minimizing, or eradicating the sense of opposition. And it's just like, okay, well, that's just their perspective. But I'm going to stand in my truth. What I know is true for me. But I'll consider their perspective, kind of like hangman energy. But yet you're staying true to your path. This is Secrets of the Tarot. There's the King of Wands. Restless, outspoken, and ambitious. Well, definitely speak your truth from a, how about just a neutral perspective? Instead of inflammatory language, just speak your truth. Just the facts. Just, these are the facts of my truth. This is my perception. This is how I see things. And that is because of everything you've experienced on your journey. This has an energy connected to it about your divine connection. If you're a twin flame or if you're in a deep soul connection. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I mean, come on. This is authenticity, demanding, could be a bit cold, maybe impersonal. I want to say impersonal, but these two seem to be in a face-off, the King and Queen. So if there's a, it feels like there's a confrontation. There's a confrontation coming, and you're being asked to kind of consider the other perspective and not react, respond. Ability to respond. So your ability to respond to this is part of your soul growth. So let's see what else. Queen of Pentacles. This is professional, very businesslike, somewhat domineering according to these cards. So we have two queens and a king. This queen has her back to this conflict. But I think the whole message here is whatever confrontation is coming, don't react, respond. We have all court cards here. So this is involving either two people, masculine and feminine, or it could be three people, but it feels as though there's a confrontation. Somebody speaks their truth, and then they're just kind of like, you know, I'm done with it. I've spoken my truth. That's not aligned with my path, and now I'm moving forward. Let's see what else. Definitely conflict energy here. I mean, could be somebody, you know, just trying to move on. It feels like they just, this is kind of like, she's holding the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, okay, I'm done with this. She's got her back turned to the situation. But this is a necessary, and I'm hearing ending with that Death card. This is a necessary confrontation that's just allowing you to move on. So speak your truth authentically. You know, don't react, respond. This could be with your counterpart, where you just say, you know what, this didn't work for me because. And now we have two kings. Holy cow. King of Pentacles, business, arrogant and powerful. And then the Knight of Cups. Oh no, that's not a king, that's a knight. Needing more confidence. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. And then we have this Knight of Cups. So whoever this is, they're coming across as very arrogant and very in charge, but quite honestly, it's a cover for the fact that they're on shaky ground. Whatever this conflict is, whatever this confrontation is, they're coming across as being very in control, powerful, and arrogant, but it's because they're hiding the fact that their argument doesn't have the legs. They don't have the confidence in it. So they're trying to just push it through, strong arm it through. Look at all of the, I mean, this is a complicated situation. So now we have the King of Swords. Unbelievable. I mean, wow. Cold, abrasive, demands respect. So we have the King and Queen of Swords, the King and Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is about something, it could be about money. But this is definitely a squaring off. And then the Queen of Pentacles is like, this isn't for me. I'm just going to move on in my own energy. This is very complicated. Definitely a multi-layered confrontation. Whoa. So, okay, bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. Unbelievable. This feels like a huge quarrel. And you're being asked to, as many personalities are coming out here, you're being asked to respond. Just objectively. Just don't get into the emotional aspect. Here we have the Queen of Cups here, but there's swords and pentacles and one wand. So let's unpack this a little more, because apparently we're just going to be dealing with the court cards here. If you look at these two, she's kind of expressing her truth. She's gesticulating with her hand. She's got her sword of truth there. She's like, this is, you know, I can't negotiate my truth. I'm not going to bend my truth. And here's this king. He's got his wand, and it's kind of fiercely, you know, planted. And he's not budging. There's an agenda. And then here's the Queen of Pentacles saying, you know what, I just need to move forward out of this situation. I'm just not going to deal with this this agenda. There's an underlying agenda here, and she's just decided this is no longer for me. This is decisiveness. But the agenda doesn't have legs, so there's this fierce strategy, offense. Excuse me. There's this fierce offense. So we have 3 queens and 3 kings. Unbelievable. Let's see here. Soft, gentle, and mothering. She was on the bottom of the deck. We don't have the Queen of Wands. And we don't have the King of Cups. So basically what I'm hearing is that this is a practical matter. That there's going to be some sort of confrontation about. And the Queen of Cups is just not coming to the forefront because you're being asked to not dive deep into the emotionals. Just be practical about it. Don't let your emotions make you reactive. Respond based upon logic and practicality, what is fair and aligned with your truth. And make your decisions based upon that. I mean, this is a complicated situation. You've got 2 5s here. You've got the Death card. You've got your ability to respond. Because this affects your future. Let's pull some traditional Rider-Waite. So that's the situation. This is the energy. This is the situation. Let's find out. Do we have some advice? Page of Cups. I don't see that as an apology. I see it as you know, just trying to be not compromising, but because you're seeing somebody else's point of view, you're saying, okay, I get you. I get why you feel this way. I understand that. I'm not intending to hurt anybody's emotions. I'm just doing what I feel is best. Yeah, Two of Swords. This is definitely a confrontation that is not negotiable for either party. Knight of Pentacles. And man, well, we definitely felt that energy. Okay, so this confrontation with this other person may be that they are not confident, and this is really an underlying emotional issue for them, but they're trying to turn it into something practical. And it could be that you say, okay, we're at this point, this is what I'm willing to offer, based upon seeing it from their perspective. But I don't know that that's... Got a lot of people here. Layers of complexity. This is a very complex situation. Hence the message, I guess. So you can be willing to compromise something without compromising your truth, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, Three of Cups, bringing everything back together. Kind of coming to an agreement, overcoming this energy here. Bottom of the deck, Magician. You have the ability to, I heard circumvent. You have the ability to and I don't want to use the word manipulate, but using your alchemy powers, turning the situation into something beneficial. Now I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to pull cards from this vintage Rider-Waite deck and see what comes through, because these have some very different messages than how many readers currently read energies. But financial success, but here's that Five of Wands again, which is conflicting energy, but this is financial success. Amazing how that card came out. There are definitely a lot of people involved there. This impacts more than just you and your counterpart. If it's about your counterpart, there are a lot of people that this decision affects. Unexpected good fortune. So we have good outcomes here. There's the Four of Wands. This could be with your twin. That's twin energy for me. Could be with a divine counterpart. It could be in a marriage. Could be a family situation. A friend's treason. Yeah, Ten of Swords. That's why that has no leg to stand on, that argument. It's because it's treacherous. Treasonous. It's in violation of what is for the highest and greatest good. But you know that. Going into this, you already know it. Yeah, the Moon. Savagery, peril, instability, falsehood, disillusionment. Somebody's hiding something. Their agenda, the hidden agenda, is not for the highest and greatest good like they're presenting. That's why they're not confident. Their agenda is for personal gain. Search for a mate, Page of Wands. Wow. What's under the Magician? Justice. And the Sun. There we go. Two of Cups under that. Then there's the Five of Cups. So basically, respond in such a way that you stand in your truth. You follow your inner guidance, your higher self. What you know is for the highest and greatest good. And allow this agenda to be revealed, and then call it out. This is calling it out. And this is going to perpetuate some sort of change. We have a lot of fives here. This is a practical issue, but there is a hidden agenda. So, knowing that going into it, you already know what that hidden agenda is. This feels like a family matter. Conflict within a family. I'm only going to say that because we have this Page of Wands here and the Four of Wands there. Feels like Five of Wands. You know, there's an argument on either side. Then we have the Five of Wands in the center here. But if you were to react to this and take it personally and get your heart involved, there's going to be some regrets. So, business. Treat this as a business transaction. Know that there's some sort of hidden agenda that's not for the highest and greatest good. It's somebody trying to take advantage of the situation. That's why this Two of Swords here. But there is justice. And I think the message is once the agenda is known, once you call out the agenda, the hidden agenda, then you have a point where you can then say, okay, now we've gotten to the truth. Let's move forward from there. Don't take it personally. Don't get all wrapped up in the fact that they had an agenda. Call it out and just say, okay, now how do we make this work from here? That's the ability to respond instead of react. And that is the demonstration of your growth. This is something it involves quite a few people. And layers and layers and layers of energy that you need to be able to navigate through. So now that you know, you now are prepared. With this Two of Cups, it could be about a relationship. It could be salvaging a relationship. Because we have the Five of Cups here, we have the Three of Cups and Two of Cups here. So this is going to make or break a relationship. So if this is about a marriage and it affects a lot of people, or if it's about a family matter, it's something that you would take personally, but you're being asked not to take it personally. You're being asked to look at it fair and objectively. Hangman and Justice. And using your spiritual strength and skills and knowledge, you're being asked to kind of restore some balance. Now, if you need to step away for a little while and be able to give yourself some clarity and time, you're definitely encouraged to do that. Because underneath the Queen of Cups is the Four of Swords. If you feel like you're being emotional, that you're getting emotional, step away. This is Spirit's way of empowering you, but empowering you to deal with this so that you can end this cycle and move on. Start from a different, this is something that needs to be resolved so that you can have this kind of new, fresh energy. But figure out what the agenda is first. So if this situation resonates with you, dig deep, find the agenda. Don't take it personally. Don't take the agenda personally. Look at it from a practical perspective. Understand they have a different point of view than you. And they're trying to manipulate a situation, but you know the truth. That's that Queen of Swords. You know the truth. Stand up for what is fair. There might have to be a little bit of, compromise. But this is going to make or break this relationship. If you're unwilling to see it from their perspective, and if you get emotional, it's going to trigger another cycle of, and a deeper level of conflict. So don't take it personally. Be practical. Respond. Don't react. But this is part of your path. This is part of your journey. And this is kind of testing to see. This is going to be a good metric for you to see how far you've come in your journey. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Namaste.